Hi guys.
Now, would you like me to be the cat?
Very possibly not. Right, where we are, as my daughter used to say. Um, Back. I caught you looking for the same thing. It's a new thing. Check out this I bring. The roll below the level because I'm living low next to the bass. Come on, turn up the radio. Betty Hill, 1975. Right, this is episode 2 of the series I've very imaginatively called Memories. As I would have explained last night, I'm not going to explain every night, just every other night. So, if you want to know what it's all about, what's last night's or tomorrow's, you're in the wrong place if you don't know the crack. I hope you've had a good Valentine's Day, everybody. There's 3 types of Valentine's Day, isn't there? There's the one where you're I was going to say lonely then, single, that's the word I was looking for. There's one where you're single, and it's just like, oh my God, look at all these people, happy days. Oh, babes, there's that one. And then there's the Valentine's Day where you are part of one of these beautiful unions. Bear with me. On the old pineapple juice tonight. Yeah, there's the ones where, you're all loved up and loving it and it's special and you make more effort and you've been out or whatever, you stayed in and you've had a lovely bloody day. And then there's the third type of Valentine's Day where you're in a relationship, and Valentine's Day just basically highlights the fact that it's a complete fucking farce. And you both look at each other thinking, we can't even pretend for one day we're enjoying this. So yeah, there's 3 types. I fall into the camp, which is single, which is far easier to explain away. Right, back to the point in hand, because I'm whittering on. The Memories series. The only thing I find amusing on Facebook these days is my own past. I'm medically not funny anymore, so I come up with this cracking idea where I use the Facebook Memories, what's it called, option, whatever, feature. What I'll do is look back at my posts on Facebook on this date, down the years, and with a view to amusing myself and possibly yourselves. So here we are. This is episode 2 of the Memory series, February the 15th.
This was a completely innocent improvisation.
Right, that was the plan. So where we are, right, Memories. Here we go, and I genuinely haven't looked through them. They only get released at 12, and it's just after 12 now. So 15th of February 2018, this is a year ago. I had no idea I knew so many experts on the American Constitution. My friends rock. They know shit about all sorts. They'll be looking into Big Pharma next, who 90% of these school shooters are customers of. So this is the sort of thing I do, yeah? I have a crack at people, have a crack. I've never used that expression in my life. I have a crack at people. Never ever said that before. I have a pop at people. This is a classic example. I'm like, what do you bloody know about the American Constitution? And I say it, as if I am coming from a place where I do know more. But that's just me. So yeah, so it's obviously must have been another school shooting in America, and it was very important for lots of my friends who live in places like Swansea West. Very important to them that a 73-year-old woman in Wisconsin has to hand in her gun, you know. So that would be that one. Where we are. Not my funniest, but that's a bit of politics, isn't it? Oh, I'm not going to have a mare with this freaking... I'm having trouble with this laptop. Right, there we go. Right, 1 year ago. How about this? Right, somebody sent me a message. I'll read it, and then if I can tell you who it is, I will. Have you noticed? So this is somebody on my wall, yeah? Somebody else. Have you noticed that they're still hiring pretty women for modelling jobs, advertising perfume, clothes, and various other items? They just stand there looking all objectified. It's disgusting. I call for an immediate ban on all female models and any type of advertising. It's unnecessary. We're buying the product, not the model. Pictures of them are not needed. We want to see the product, not the product alone. There's no place in the modern world for pretty models cluttering up the vision of us normal, non-sexist humans. Those women should be forced to work in call centres or coal mines just like the rest of us. Now, this will be in reference... Don't know if you remember, where was this, 2018? It's ongoing, isn't it? Where big, fat... what Jesse Peterson would call lesbians. Big sort of fat, not even lesbians, just big, fat, ugly women who get zero attention of the opposite sex. They all sit around and decide that, like, ring girls for the boxing or UFC, the darts or Formula One or whatever, you know, there's a lot of women working what's, you know, I suppose it's like the modelling game, innit? And they're quite happy doing it. They lead interested lives, I would imagine, if you're like a ring girl for UFC. I'm sure they do a lot of other things with their lives as well. But, you know, apparently these women are being objectified. And the fat, ugly women who don't get off in these types of jobs are desperately trying to rescue these beautiful, sexy women, making fantastic earnings and a living and lifestyle, you know, largely off their looks. How dare they? How dare they? You know, why don't we all have an acid bath tomorrow morning, level the playing field up? But a lot of you are still going to be fat cunts, aren't you? Okay. Now, this is me now. This is me advertising my Forest Gimp Big Day Out, where I walked 26.2 miles in a day. But I don't like talking about it, so we move on from that. Right, this is... see, there's problems with this laptop, which are making it tricky. Pennsylvania pastor insists he was counselling nude man bound with rope in parked car. That was a little story there, which I shared. Yeah, so it's just two-faced religious people there. Excuse my, sorry about my husky voice. Sorry, it is a funny one, actually, because a very dear friend of mine, Mr. Jason Jackson, actually inboxed me this today. And it was doing the rounds last year. Picture of Hitler and some broad. Even Hitler had a girlfriend. You are literally less desirable than Hitler. And I still am again this year. So that's great, isn't it? Reading a self-help book when your head is fucked don't half make you feel like your head is fucked. This is completely true. Have you tried reading one of those books when you are fucking headshot? Just do this, and just do this, and then do this, and then you'll feel great. Yeah, that's all well and good, but I can't get my head off the pillow. They've just found a shepherd's knob in the Iceland frozen shepherd's pie. Very, very immature there, Richard. But, you know, yes, it's immature, but let's get a bit of accuracy here. Where are we? Oh, I'm going to have to sort this laptop up. It's not letting me move the screen around how I'd like to. Right, and it's just taking me down a million bloody pages. Where are we? Oh, for God's sake. Right, so go back to the start now. Bear with me. Where we are. Right, Hitler. Oh, this is a fucking mare, guys. This is a mare. Right, bear with me. This is I don't know what to do. It's not letting me view the screen, which I'm gonna discuss. The whole point of the video is me discussing what's on the screen. The screen which I currently can't actually see. Right. There was the bit of Pep shaking hands with, what was his name now? Guy whose kid died, footballer. Lovely story if you know about it. If you don't worry about it. This is a funny one, you remember. I remember I was selling dog food. Turned out to be exploding dog food. A mate of mine got hold of some quality dog food which we were looking to sell until the bags started just inflating themselves and popping willy-nilly. So, yeah, we quit that game then. The exploding dog food market wasn't for me, if I'm honest. Right, here we go. I'm getting out there. Oh, okay. I'm getting out there. This is a quote from a mate of mine. I can't give his name because he'll kick my head in. But he actually said this. I'm getting out there. Face-to-face combat is what I do. And I've written, we're thinking of ways of selling this quality dog food we got. And my mate actually just said that out loud in real life. And he did, didn't you, mate? This is going to be his tactics for selling this exploding dog food. I'm getting out there. Face-to-face combat is what I do. This is how a good salesman can dress up selling exploding dog food, fair play. Oh, fine, now it's just gone to the bottom of the page again. You fucking bender. There we go, right, face-to-face combat. And I appreciate this complete lack of, well, I was going to say it's unprofessional, but it's not. It's extremely professional that I'm actually managing to hold it together, both in terms of practically and mentally. Penland Farm, quality dog food, fish, brown rice and veg, 400 gram sachets, £1 each, can deliver locally, bulk orders. Oh God, what were we like? What were we like? Right, here's another status. 15th of Feb 2016. Just like that, I said something similar today. Just like to thank the 3.7 billion women on this planet for not being able to knock me up a poxy Valentine's card between the fucking lot of you. Go, girls. And, yeah, same again today, ladies. So thanks for that. Although I did have a card from my daughter. Because, you know, Valentine's is about love, and that it's not just about, you know, going out with somebody in a boyfriend, girlfriend type scenario. Oh, this isn't right. No, it's okay. I'll battle through. Right, that's the one about the 3.whatever billion flipping women. Something about the swans, yeah, right, the last point, if you can't see it, it's a little story about Gary Monk. There's a boat being Coco built on the beach. That's great. And then we built a boat today on the beach. Is it worth me trying to flip this around and show you? That one we could go upside down, won't it? Look at that, you see that guy's built that boat on the beach. Bloody marvellous, I'm sure you'll agree. Right, where are we now? I don't know if I can fucking see what I'm doing here. Right, slowly does it. Yeah, this is a nice little one, yeah, from 6 years ago. Can I just announce a list of celebrities that don't fuck kids? Save a bit of time. If I see the word James Corden on it, I'll know it's not accurate. Little joke there. I got no proof that James Corden is a paedophile. Though I do know he did actually sexually assault a friend of mine in Sophia Gardens. So if you want to get hold of this YouTube video I'm making, Mr. Corden, and try and take me to court or whatever you want to do to suggest that you didn't sexually assault a friend of mine. I'll see you in court, motherfucker. I'll be the one sleeping at the back, and you'll be the fat cunt lying at the front. Any South Wales-based comedians, get in touch regarding future work. If you ain't funny, don't bother. Excellent. Yeah, I was a promoter of comedy nights at one point. I did do stand-up 3 times myself, which I don't like talking about. Suffice to say, if I'd have continued, I'd probably be one of the best in the world now, which is probably a lot of the reason I didn't carry on. Right, what else we got here? Not seen the arse outclassed like that since they played the Swans. Football related, means nothing really now. Obviously somebody stuffed Arsenal. Ooh, look at this one. Any sign yet? That was the 15th of Feb 2011. Anything from 2011, around about this time of the year? I'd deposited a baby in a lady's belly, and we were waiting for the baby to come out. Obviously not from the belly, although I think she still thinks she did come out of the belly somehow. I don't know, maybe my daughter's just aware of the cesarean section. Maybe, I'm the fucking retard in this. I see Elton John has called the receivers in again. No, I don't know. I don't know if anything specific happened. This was 2011. Maybe it's just a little bit of, what they used to call acceptable homophobia in them days. So the Egyptian regime overthrown by a protest organised on Facebook. Right, let me read this again. Sorry. Right, I've written it wrong. So let me just try and correct it. So the Egyptian, remember the Egyptian business? Remember that business? So the Egyptian regime overthrown by a protest organised on Facebook, and we can get more than 2 people on a fucking roundabout. Now, only about 17 people will know what the fuck that means, but I did try to organise a party on a roundabout once. If you Google Cumbulathon, I'll have to spell it for non-locals, CWMBWRLATHON, Cumbulathon, and then put something like roundabout or whatever. Obviously, a local politician type guy got himself involved, with a view to stopping this crazy party. A couple of people did make it onto the roundabout. I'll remedy these problems we're having tonight by the next time, lads and lasses. But I'm not gonna just be beaten by this. I've yeah, you know, we got to muddle on through sometimes, innit? You know, this is, it's raw, yeah, you know. I haven't got a team of hundreds around me. Not yet. 15th of February 2011. Waiting to give birth seems so hard. Will it be today, tomorrow, a week? Constantly uncomfortable, not sleeping, the fear of the birth. God knows how the missus must be feeling. You know, that's just pretty standard, lame-ish comedy. But, you know, got a lol out of my dad anyway, so can't argue with that. Anyone know what happened to that teacher who sprayed air freshener on the Asian children in the mornings because they smelled of curry? No idea what happened to anybody concerned in that affair, but that was a true story. Terrible business. Terrible, terrible, isn't it? Nothing worse than the smell of curry in the morning. Right, 10 years ago. Is amazed. Oh, this, remember 10 years ago with Facebook, everything you had to start with is, wouldn't it? It'd be Richard Griffiths is, and then you'd have to somehow, whatever you wanted to say, had to fit around there. You know, fuck knows how long it took them to realise, wait there, this is stupid. It's weird, isn't it? How things are obviously fucking stupid, but they, you know, they're allowed to carry on. Not the best example, but, you know, like that. How long did you have to start everything with Richard Griffiths is before Facebook said, well, should we just let these people speak how they want to speak? But this was pre that, so Richard Griffiths, the 7th, is amazed at the sheer range of, I made up a word here, humanoidia. Some are good, some are bad, weird. I am both. You know, the status was hardly worth writing in the first place. Never mind repeating. Back in 10 years later. Oh, that's my 10-year friend anniversary with a friend of mine. I've known him 40 years. And we sort of had some Facebook words earlier about politics, which, you know, I was saying yesterday, is fucking nonsense, isn't it? So, yeah, that was me being hilarious down the years and letting you know in a really well-organised fashion. Really proud of tonight's video. Really, really proud. If anybody does listen to the whole thing, take my fucking hat off to you, do you know what I mean? But trouble with the laptop, run into deadlines. I've only got one pair of hands. I got my sunglasses on for some reason. I turned the lights out because it's weird. I'm trying to hide. Yeah, this is how twisted my mind is. I'm trying to hide as much as possible by putting on sunglasses in the evening or in the night. It's midnight. Putting on sunglasses, turning the lights off, you know, to hide from everything. And then, so then what do I do next? I put a video on YouTube, which, you know, these 3.5 billion women will probably be queuing up to bloody watch now. So yeah, you know, what am I hiding from? I don't know. Let's have a little bit of George to see us off. Thanks for persevering, guys. I will have these promilies remelil by tomorrow. Exactly.
About a human being communicating in human-animal language with a cat who wasn't eating its food. Yes. So I talked to him in cat language, and he responded in a catty nature of some sort.
You've probably seen this footage, guys, haven't you?
It was just disgusting. It just
fucking
me
unbelievable.
creeps. It was just like a shiver all down me. It was gross.
Unbelievable. Just search for, if you haven't seen it, George Galloway's cat incident.
I honestly felt physically ill.
Me too, love. Me too. All the best, guys. I love you. Oh no, it's gone 12 now. Valentine's Day's finished. No, I like you. And I'm going to finish with you.